Hello, everybody. Okay. Oh, this says first adornable.u Monday night meeting, January. We're way past that, aren't we? Although it's been a rough and trying couple of months here, don't you think? Yeah. Have you been caught up on everything that's been going on?
I heard that legally they're figuring out a way to bring back some of our favorite pieces.
From what I understand, the change has to be 10% to bring them back. And I know Anne is looking anywhere from 10 to 30% just to play it safe, super safe. So, yes, like we were talking about, like I call it the reflection. That's how I know it. Panorama, confetti. I know it as a reflection. How it has 2 different size circles on it. Anne's redesigning it with 3 different size circles on it. So, and the one that I just gave you, the ocean air, she's going to just change the color in it. So it's got like, Sheena was talking about like it had a minty color to it. Mine more has like blue hues to it. So maybe it's blue and she's going to make it more minty. I don't know, like a greenish color. So I don't know. I'm not sure.
No, I asked about the ropes, the one that was the Wayfarer, that
Yes,
blue one.
that was changed.
And that's what I asked her, and she emailed me back and said it was updated, but apparently not up to the
Not
30%
10%?
that
Oh,
she was
that she
wanting it to
wanted.
be.
I hope that
So
one.
yeah, so I have a feeling that one might be back too.
Yeah, I love the redesign.
I
The
did
lighter
too.
chain.
I thought it was nice, much nicer.
But you guys want to say hi to our people who are not here? Everybody say hi. Say hi. Wait, that's good. That's good.
Well, didn't I tell you? I'm like, you might get a little bit annoyed by my over communication.
No, I won't.
I'm trying to kind of do the opposite, but you know, there's extremes. None or all.
Right,
Look at I think I just get so excited, and I just have like something. I have tunnel vision where I'm just like, this is what we're doing.
Well, that's me too. That's like when I called you the other day. And I'm like, I just have to call you because I can't.
Talk me out of my tunnel.
I can't get, the wheels are not stopping. And
That's
I was
me.
like, I
I've
cannot,
got 1,000
like,
wheels spinning
yeah.
up here.
So I totally verbally threw it on Stephanie and then I felt better. So I'm like, okay.
I'm available for verbal throw up. I'm
Oh
always
my
available.
God.
Can I share something really quick?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. So you guys, all of us are here for different reasons, and we've been here for certain different amounts of times. Some of us a long time, and some of us not so much. But I will tell you that my experience with a different company that I may have sold jewelry to that might have looked kind of like ours, I never felt. I always felt like there was this sisterhood, and there was this hoorah, and there was this like rallying that was pretty amazing. But I kind of felt like December 1st, that bubble was popped, right? The bubble was just floating in the air, and down came the storm, okay? And so what I'm feeling in this, like within adornable.u, within like our little team that's going to be huge, is that I feel like we all have the ability to grow together, and we all have the ability to really have a say in how our team grows. Where I was talking about branding and like making us feel like we're together. Some things that I noticed with some other teams, especially in Indianapolis, were that they always had something that they branded. I don't know if that's the right word, but you could look at them and be like, oh, that's team,
They're
or
part
this.
of this team, or they're part of
Right.
the Tula Zone.
Whether it was a t-shirt or whether it was a necklace that they all wore or whatever it was, you always knew, that's team blah, blah, blah. And so I feel like because there were so many of us, that it was just harder to kind of get under control. So I feel like we have an amazing leader. Mary's just freaking awesome, and she's so, like, she takes 3 calls a day minimum from me. Like, I'm not exaggerating, ladies. We talk
3 or 4
call
from me yesterday.
You guys can call me anytime.
Yeah, like she's always there, ready to talk. I mean, she answered the phone one day doing something. I'm like, why are you answering? Well, because it's you calling that we joked about other times you answer the call that you shouldn't be.
What was I doing?
So I don't remember. But
I
I was
hope I
like,
wasn't like changing my mind.
I think you were.
Oh my gosh.
Anyway, so what I love is that Mary
I
is
think I I told you Dave had a boyfriend.
No. Edit that out.
We gotta edit that out.
So, what I love is that we all are.
Because I'm like, are you kidding me? I'm sorry.
You're so rude. Anyway, I'm like in a moment.
Go ahead. Take it, girl. Take this moment.
Okay,
It's all yours.
so we're all in this, like, regardless of titles, or I'm not a title person, so I don't care about that crap. So regardless of the level or title or whatever, we are all, and we've heard Mary say this and Shannon say this, that we all are mentors. We are all
First
doing
and
the same
foremost.
thing.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
So I was talking with somebody the other day, I won't mention any names because I think it's rude, but that we are all welcome to help each other. There's no stepping on toes. There's no, like, we're like a family. You know, this isn't a 200-person family. This is a 5-person, and then we have our wonderful people in California, New Jersey. Is that all?
hey, we've got Michigan.
Okay.
We're working on getting Hawaii.
Okay. So, hi Michigan, hi Hawaii, hi California,
And
hi
get
Jersey.
some girls going in the East Coast.
Yep. So, we really just need to think of it as it's not stepping on toes. We're just helping each other. And so, anyway, my point was, after I got on my squirrel rant, was that I love that we are all, like, working together, and that we can all, like, everything feels a lot more achievable than it did in the past. So whether that's leadership, whether that's bookings, whatever it is, I feel like it's more achievable through Anne's vision, but also that we have such a strong leadership right now between Mary and Shannon.
I couldn't
Makes all the
have
difference.
asked for better leadership in the entire field of Leah Sophia, the Matula Zone, and Shannon Eccles region. I could not have asked for better.
Not a better
leadership,
leader, for sure.
Better teams to work with than her and her girls, because they are amazing.
God bless America.
God bless America.
Shots all around. So with that being said, just, you know, you guys have fun and remember why we're here. And whether you're recruiting or you're not, just like love it. Love what you do and do what you love, and just rock it out and follow that arrow once it takes you to the bar at 1 o'clock in the morning.
Oh no, I won't follow her.
Not at 1 o'clock
But
in the
there's
morning
something else I
anyway.
wanted to mention about these pieces that Anne has in queue, and like I said, she's on her way to China to work on with the manufacturers on redesigning and whatnot. But the really cool thing, and I hope I heard this right, is we get to choose what goes in.
That was the
We get to vote on it. Yep, on our favorite pieces. So when I see like 5 of mine, I'm gonna email you guys. Say these are my 5 favorite pieces. No, I'm kidding.
She's a
I
bully.
want these in the catalog. No, I'm kidding. No, I just thought there was, and it just goes back to this being a company built by the people. It is a company that's built by us, and it's just Dave, who, you know, I call Metro, and he says no, gets goosebumps. Yeah, you, Dave. Goosebumps thinking about like our first conference or our first trip that we all take together, and you know, and when you think back to the beginning of, you know, what it took for us to get here, and you know, I mentioned it before, it was really sad that you know, like you said, this was a sisterhood before in the beginning, that thanks to Leah Sophia, I never knew anything like that existed, and they cultivated it, and then when they did this to us, first the call broke a lot of us up, the sisterhoods, and it got petty and it got nasty. But I think the ones that stuck with this, with adornable.u, made us stronger and even more close knit. You know, that's just my belief. So there's nowhere but up to go, ladies.
We haven't talked about Anne's vision for vacations, which she kind of shared with us, that her vision for trips is.
Well, I think there's going to be 2 trips a year, and I think one is going to be a trip like a, you know, a dream vacation, and I think her, because she is what's the
Humanitarian.
Yeah, humanitarian, absolutely. So another trip might be something humanitarian. So let's go over the announcements. So our future Glamaramas are going to be April 13th.
Is it off the rest of us?
Yes.
April 13th, May 11th, June 8th. Those are the next 3 meetings. Again, we're going to be looking at another location. So, also, if you have any leads that are interested, right now you can get them in the founders group. Shannon said go ahead and invite them in the founders group. Are you in the founders group, Jennifer?
No, I haven't bought a kit yet.
You don't have to.
Sorry.
Yeah, you can go in there. You get to just keep updated on what's going on. Any serious leads, go ahead and put in there. And eventually we're gonna get them over, because I know probably at the end of this month, Shannon might shut down the founders. Because March is gonna be Founders Month as well, which I'm really excited about. So anybody who joins in March does become a founding member, which I was really excited about. But after that, feel free to go ahead and put them into Adornable Us. Oh, thank you.
Got your back.
Yes, you do. Did you see that calendar?
I was just thinking.
Mine. And we're also going to be, we're going to belong to Shannon's region. Are all of you in Shannon's region group right now?
And the
That-
Eccles region. Okay, we got to
add
get
them
you guys added into Eccles region.
Can we
You
add
wanna
them right
it there? But we're also going to be transferring information from LS Read Group. Remember, you guys remember LS Read Group? So a lot of great information on there. And I know back in the day, about 2.5 years ago, and about 6 years before that, we couldn't keep people off of that site. It was the bomb. Everybody loved that site. So we're gonna get that up and going again too. And what I'm really excited about is they're gonna be starting a style mentor incentive program in April for new starts. So I think that's really exciting. I don't know what Ann's gonna call it, but you know, like Smart Start or Excellent Beginning, something like that. So they're gonna be starting that in April. Also, the Forever Friends and the customer specials are gonna be starting in April too, so I'm really excited about that. And I'm not sure, do you know when she's gonna be incorporating other hostess specials or anything like that?
It's supposed to be in addition to what we already have, so like a 60% off. It's supposed to start in April as well.
April's one. Got a lot of good things starting. I know,
April's gonna be an exciting month. We're just
I
gonna
can't
dance on a rooftop.
I can't wait for April. I can't.
Forever Friends.
Okay, so Forever Friends is like our booking incentive for our hostesses. So how it's gonna work is, say Mary has an amazing party and invites me over because we're BFFs that way, and I decide to book a party from her. Well, then at her party, when her party happens, she's gonna get an item, and we're still not clear on the amounts and what the price will be. But for instance, it could be anything under $100 for $20. So kind of like the old hostess bonus program, but a little bit different. And then I'm, as a new hostess, also going to get that incentive. And then say she books 10 parties, she gets 10 of her friends to book a party, she's gonna get 10 of those pieces. So at each party a friend holds, she's gonna get that discount, and the person that booked a party is gonna get that. So it's a huge, huge booking incentive. And it really just is, I think the
bookings, that would be.
I know.
I was just like,
The vision is supposed to be to help, hold the party and then get the hostess involved. So then the hostess is wanting to make those parties follow through as well, because you're less likely to say, I cancel to my friend than you
Right.
are someone you don't know. But then also it does establish that friendship, that,
It's
just
a
that
very
connection.
smart program on a few levels.
I don't remember.
Well, I'm sure we'll be getting clarification very shortly from Shannon or Nicole on how that works. And can I just say, after Friday, I'm just so excited that we're back. I mean, it's just between the party, and it's just been an amazing weekend. So I'm sorry we missed you at the party.
Yeah. Sorry.
No, that's okay.
I
Because
couldn't
we
make
missed
it.
you.
Yeah.
We had a fun time.
I
though.
bet you did.
We did. We had a fun time. And you all know, of course, about the pieces that have been taken out, about 45 pieces. And you guys get the memo today that the blue lapis is now out too? Yeah. Okay. I'm actually excited about this. I know a lot of people, because I just had a show on Sunday, and or on Saturday, and I gotta thank Kim. Kim, I'm gonna have you read this, because I printed out what you said.
Oh my gosh.
This is what Kim was telling her customers. If you have to call anybody?
I
or
just
if-
said there was a delay in our launch because of a few loose ends that needed to be tied up with the last company. Adornable.u is taking a proactive approach to make sure that never happens again. We are looking at a fresh new start by severing all ties and removing all pieces that look like theirs or the previous company. we have removed about 45 pieces, but the good news is we will have 50 brand new designs and updated redesigns available in the very near future.
Isn't that odd? I loved it. I got goosebumps when I heard it, and I said, "Oh, you got to send that to me." So whether at your shows, if you guys have shows coming up this week, or if you're talking to customers who's ordered some of the pieces and we no longer can sell them, I just thought this was amazing. Yeah. So there's going to be a new PDF catalog soon that eliminates those pieces, and I do know Ann is working on an insert for us that hopefully like in about 3 weeks or so.
Oh, for
Is
the
that-
new,
For new pieces, yeah, because Shannon said there's like 50 pieces in queue right now.
Good.
So she's on her way to China, and she's working with.
Anne's on her way to China right now.
Working with the manufacturers on the redesigns, and her graphic designer was out this weekend, so I'm sure he's going to be working on. Because like Tamara Davis and I said, we know how fast she can put out a catalog, so they're working on getting the catalog done, and it should be available by the end of the week. So, and the inserts, I don't know how many it's going to contain. So,
Decided we'd give with Leah Sophia when the little ones would be like, oh my gosh, that's so cute.
even if it was 3 pieces for the holiday, we're like, right, yeah. Can you imagine if oh my God, there's 12?
Yeah.
I'm gonna freak.
Mary, you're so cute.
12 new pieces. So no, I'm really excited. But what's really cool about the new pieces that we keep getting, and she's talking about a new brand new catalog in May.
Yeah.
Which I'm so excited. I hope there's a lot of carryovers because there's a lot of stuff I love that I don't want to see go yet.
Right.
You know, I'm just.
She's
like,
probably just gonna expand
it's
it.
like I'm just getting to know you. Don't leave me. You know what I
It's
mean?
been 6 months yet. It hasn't been 6 months yet.
know.
Had her
All
wine.
right. Don't leave me. Okay. And the feedback has been so positive. It's been awesome. So I'm really excited. And what I hear too, and even if I forget to mention it at a party, they're like, oh, these prices are way cheaper. So that's always good to hear. Okay.
Yes.
So ordering, did you want to show them how to order? You guys all got orders in, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I finished this morning.
So I thought it would be fun just to kind of. Nope, go ahead. I thought it'd be fun because I know, like, as we get going, ladies, obviously the goal is to have the new system up and running by April 1st. But in a perfect world, that would be nice, but however, it may or may not happen, and we have to be prepared for that. So I thought if each of us got through it successfully, it'd be nice to be completely honed in on where everything is, so that way, if we have people that are coming on board, that we'll be able to train them correctly rather than just winging it like we kind of did. Okay, so on these orders, you guys, I want to do like an actual order with you guys. Keep in mind it's a Band-Aid system.
Yep.
And eventually it's going to get better.
It's gonna rock.
We've had order pad ladies, so we can
This is
pretty much.
nothing.
Right, I told you, I go, this is better than order pad. Shannon says, Stephanie, are you telling me this was easier and better to use than order pad? I said,
Yes.
mm-hmm. She's
Absolutely.
like, alrighty then. Like, that's an improvement already because it's less of a headache.
Oh,
Okay.
absolutely.
So, let's just go through this really quick. Since you guys have a lot of issues, let's go through it. And since I have an order to put in, I'm just going to do it really quick so you guys can kind of see what the screen looks like. I have lots of orders to put in.
Awesome sauce.
I just, I like to get paid in sporadic amount of time. Okay, so obviously if we look at the very front cover, it's going to break down. I'm not a look at the paper and compare type person. I'm a visual person. I need to see it and work with it, okay? And most women are. So,
I felt it was easier done than said.
no, absolutely. Absolutely. Okay, so you guys, when you first log in, your first page is going to be this, right? You're just going to have my account, you're going to have the billing information, shipping information. Just so you guys know, in case you didn't already figure this out, to change your password, it's under update address, under billing, okay? The most insane place to put it because it's not very obvious, but it's there and it's easy to use.
It will get better.
Yes, so when you do sign up and you get your login for this, just so you know, that's where it's at. Okay, and then your recent orders will be here, and then your saved credit cards, which we all agree is nonsense. Ladies, you guys seeing this? Probably not. Okay.
Well, it's
Yeah,
all
I'd like to
stars
delete
with the
that
last
too.
4 numbers, right?
it just says few details and it has the last digits and
Yeah,
expiration.
all my credit cards that I used came up and it was just it was all stars and asterisks,
Right.
last four numbers. Yeah,
Doesn't
that's
make
all.
any sense,
I
but-
know.
Okay. And then it'll have your address book. I haven't played around with it a little bit, mostly because I didn't want to go and do tons of data entry for something that may or may not carry over to the next
The
program.
official website.
Yeah. And there is a cool feature, well, a feature that I thought was cool at first, whereas if you're putting in an order and you can't finish it right now, or you don't have all the information, or you need to
That's-
ask
yeah,
a
did you
hostess a
find?
question, you can save the order. However, that order is in your cart as well. And so if you try to add to that and start a new order for a new customer, it just adds to it. So you can't save it and then
Oh,
start
so
a
you can only do
new
one order
at a time. Yes, which for me, I have ADD, so, and that's no knock on people that actually have it. It's hard, like, that's something that I love. So if that's something that they're not gonna have in the program, we really need to ask for that.
A holding place for it.
And down here, there's an order place for gift certificates. So we all know that we're gonna be able to have the ability to order certificates for our customers. And in essence, that's what they are, is gift certificates. So we're gonna be able to order those in place of the item that was moved from the catalog. So that's great just because, I mean, it gives an anticipation, building up anticipation for another item. But it's just gonna be super easy down here. So you're just putting in the amount, probably go to a new screen because it's actually not set up in here yet, but it'll be like super, super easy. So, so that's exciting to be able to do and to be able to present as an option. And then down here you have your, email
And these
subscription
things,
list.
those things just freak me out.
I can't
You
stand
have to
those.
do those things all the time.
I always do them wrong.
So do
too.
I. Give me a new one. Give me a new one.
Yeah.
I don't like that. Give me a new one.
Yeah. Okay, so after that, if you, right here, this is gonna be your go-to button, right? Because we love parties. So you're gonna click Manage Hostess Parties. It's gonna bring up a new screen, okay? And so under that screen, it's gonna show your name, your number, and all that stuff. And then you're gonna click here to manage your adornable.u parties. And it's gonna give you a list of all your parties. It's gonna give you the party code, is what they're calling it.
Just make sure you enter the right party code after each order.
Great idea, copy and paste.
Ah.
Okay, copy and paste. It's the easiest way
Mine
to go.
mine got lost in space. One of my orders got lost in space. Because after I was all done and then I went back into this girl's show and I'm like, I put in 5 orders, there's only 4 sitting here. And I looked at all my other shows, I know I didn't accidentally put in another show. So I'm like freaking out, Shannon!
So it's floating
They
around.
found it, I instead of a J, I put an H. So I have no, it went into a AU land or something like that. I have no idea where it went. But Nicole found it for me.
Crazy.
Nicole Mead found it for me.
And then remember, you guys, when you're doing this, to make sure when you're putting in your order, that make sure you guys put in your mentor number. Okay, super, super important.
Actually, I forgot to, and it told me because there's an asterisk there where that field has to be filled in. So I hope they keep it like that because then you won't forget. But I'm sure you're not even going to have to enter your mentor number when we get rocking and
See,
rolling.
mine
in.
didn't. Because
Yeah,
I forgot
mine-
to put it in, and then when it said checkout, it went through, or it was before the checkout button. It went through, and then I was like, oh, crud, and then I put it.
It was when I put the credit card information in. You
Okay,
have to
so
put
maybe
your-
it's just the wrong button.
You have to
wrong
put your
one.
mentor. It's asterisk, so it's a required field to fill in.
Okay.
But don't forget it, because then you don't get paid.
And that would stink. That's
That
what
would
we're all here for, right? As much as we love each other, we love the money too. Okay, so obviously we talked about how it's kind of funny that we feel like we're adding to our own cart when we're doing this for each customer. So I found it to be easier just to do the search button.
That's what I did.
Yeah, and so you just put it in, like
What do
this
you want
one's,
to read? What do you want me to read
I've got
here?
the first one, it's the
Oh,
enchanted
Enchanted.
earrings. So it'll just bring it up. It will say the amount. Pretty easy, right? Okay, and then just hit add to cart.
The next one is going to be the vintage earrings.
So if I just put in the word vintage, everything with that word is going to come up. So the first one is, or the one that I want is vintage opal.
Yep.
I'm just going to add to cart.
And you can put the style number in too.
Okay, so we have our total. We're ready to go, right? You obviously have no coupons, so stop trying to add a coupon. I know you guys have all tried, because I know I did. Did you guys not?
I didn't.
I totally did. I'm like 5 off, 10 off, dang it! So I'm just saying, I tried to pull a fast one. Sorry, it didn't work. All right. Okay, so then you don't really need to calculate shipping. Obviously, it's the same because we're awesome. Okay, so proceed to checkout. I don't know why it pops up like that all the time.
That page is a hot mess, I think. That's my personal opinion.
Hot mess.
It's a hot mess.
So I just click, out of it, fill out all the information. For some reason, my sister comes up automatically. I'm not
It's
really
like
sure.
that. She must have been the last
The
one you
last
put
one
in.
you did, yeah.
Probably.
It saves
So-
the last one.
That's got to go in.
So then just hit new address, and then we're gonna put in her name.
And this is the billing information, not the shipping.
Mhm.
So this is the billing.
I just
So if they paid you checks or cash, your billing information is going to be there because you're going to use your credit card.
But something that it does do, just so you guys know, is that it will put, so under shipping, if you put, like, say I have a couple customers and I wanted their order shipped to me and I'm gonna meet up and have lunch with them. So under shipping, so under the order, like if I look under that party order, it says my last name, not the customer's last name. So just be aware of that when you do put it in under shipping, the billing address doesn't really matter as far as how they're listing the orders, but if you put your name under shipping, it's gonna say Reed. It's not gonna
Yeah.
say,
Well, the billing address just has to be whose credit card it is.
right. Okay, so 15,850, I'll try to do this really quick.
I'll try to get a check real quick.
See, so like here, Kim, so the interest rate, tax rate is 8.3. So whether you're Tempe,
Is that Phoenix?
But it doesn't even show you what the tax rate is. It just automatically calculates it. That's why I was like,
How did you know it was 8.3?
I live there.
Oh,
So it's Tempe is 8.3, but if you go like across the street, it's now 8.5 because it's Chandler. And so then you go over the freeway and it's Phoenix, but it's still 8.3. So you just gotta be really careful that this is zip codes. That really is the
did
trick.
you, did yours match up?
There was a
What they
couple.
have on there?
There were a couple that were off, but I think it was my calculation because I think I calculated it shipping to their house and then changed it to ship it to me. So for the most part, I didn't have a problem with that.
Yeah, mine was, like I said, it was off too much too, and just something, either there was a glitch or something was entered wrong, but I couldn't change, because I even wanted to change it, like manually change it to the ones that were off so much. No, you can't.
There's
I
actually
tried.
a system, and Leah Sophia was pretty good with For Order Pad of it matching up. There's actually a system where retail companies can have a direct link where it's like a software update. So whenever a city or whatever changes it, they'll get a notification and automatically upload the new information. So Adornable, you will get there.
Oh,
It
yeah,
just is
yeah.
a process. So unfortunately, with this type of system, it probably doesn't work quite that way.
not with a Band-Aid system.
Not with the Band-Aid system. So, okay, so that's what it's gonna look like, right? And then I just hit same as billing, so I don't have to re-enter the information, okay? Again, don't try to apply a coupon, double check. Oh, this one's off by quite a bit.
See,
So, but you know what, if it's in the customer's
They usually
favor,
owe less.
then it's not that big of a deal, especially because it doesn't affect your sales, it's just
Yeah.
the tax rate.
well, and that's
So-
what, like I said, mine were in some cases out by a few dollars.
Well, these are founding customers. Maybe they're just getting a little, get a little more for their money here. Yeah.
I will say though, I think that when
I hope
you
it's not costing Ann a fortune in taxes. What's the difference on yours?
a couple bucks.
Yeah.
This is the first one that I've had that is that even with my error. That's a big difference. 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I didn't are we supposed to put 00 in front of it or no? I didn't get an
I
answer from
did.
Shannon on that. That's what I thought too. But she's like, look at the training manual. I'm like, no. I'm sorry, I'm defiant. I kind of am. Yes, I just spend time. I just do what I want. It's Stephanie's world. You guys are just living in it. Just kidding. That's so rude. So many levels. Okay, so I really like
Do
the
you want
cop.
me to read the credit card?
No, I can't get.
Camera going.
Hello, camera. Yes, we're just playing our own little game over here. Okay. So then make sure you get your party code in there. Do not forget that. Otherwise, Mary will tell you the fun experience she had with that. Okay. Make sure you click customer hostess for style.
Is there an asterisk? There's not an asterisk there. Is there an asterisk by you?
Yes.
Yeah.
There is.
But there's not an asterisk for the party, for the hostess party code.
So be super careful.
Make sure you put that in.
And
There's
then
no
make sure
asterisk
you
there.
are choosing customer hostess.
So I don't know where it, that would be probably like a direct sale.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If it's not included.
Oh, maybe.
Right.
Yeah.
But it's not included for a hostess, it just ships and nobody gets credit for it. No hostess gets credit for it.
Okay. And then just hit checkout. Usually I double check like 7 times, but we're not going to waste camera time for that.
What do you do?
I just double check everything 7 times. 7.
Your lucky number?
No, it's Monica from Friends.
Oh, 7.
7. Okay, and the way I know it went through is because I get an email telling me before that.
And what I do is I write this number on the customer ticket, this 8204.
Oh, yeah.
Was your email the first one that went through, so you're getting all of them now? Or is it like, because now I'm thinking the one that I did today
Who's in
probably.
recruiting mode? Who wants to recruit? Okay, good.
Jen will want to.
Eventually.
Eventually, yeah.
There were a couple of people I was trying to recruit to.
Really?
Yeah.
That's
Well,
awesome.
here's the thing. When you get somebody, let any of us know and we'll come with you. We'll come with you, it's just so you, because there is an art to the interview, as they call it. So we'll be there to help you, okay, along the way. So, because a lot of girls are like, oh, I'm not just here to talk to anybody. I don't want you to feel like that. You can call any one of us, and we will help you. Somebody here will help you. Okay, so Shannon is like, balls to the walls, let's start rebuilding adornable.u, because sadly, in the 6 weeks that we were not doing anything, they lost a lot of girls that would say, you know, we just can't wait, and they went. So,
Felt that right at home. We felt that right at home.
yeah, so we are, yes. Yeah, so we are gonna get into recruiting mode, and with that said, I'm gonna offer an incentive. So you have from today till the end of April, okay? And we know a qualified recruit, they have to do $1,000. We don't know the time frame on that though, you know,
Just
like,
whatever. Whatever you get around to.
but if they have to be qualified by the end of April. So we've got like, what, 7 weeks to do this. And I'm not gonna tell you the surprise, but it's gonna be a big
amazing.
surprise.
We're excited.
Yes.
Are we
yeah.
doing what we talked about, or are we doing?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, it's gonna be so fun.
Yeah, so, and if you tie, it's gonna be so
fun.
much fun. Oh, wow, okay. Oh, what was this? Oh, okay, so, take a look around, girls. This is it for Arizona.
We're all
This is it.
BFFs.
What?
We're all BFFs.
That's right. So this is it. I mean, you've got the whole state to recruit. Well,
She's Tucson. She's our Tucson territory.
our Tucson territory. You go get Tucson. Okay. Yeah, Davina, go get Tucson. Take them by storm. So this is it. I mean, you guys know I moved here from Chicago because in Chicago we had like 2,000, our former employer consultants there, advisors there. There were 52 advisors in this state. That is the only reason I came here. Do you guys have any idea how excited I am to know that there's like less than 10? Less than 10! That's it! I'm excited. And at our highest, I think we did get to 500. And, yeah, I don't wanna, toot my own heart, but a third
She's
of that.
amazing.
And Jody had moved here a year after I got here, and she had started building a huge team, but a third of that 500 was our team. So I was really excited about that we were doing a third of the business. Super excited about that. Anyway, so take a look around. This is it. Okay? For Arizona. And you've all been to Glamarama's in the past, and it's like, well, there's going to be a lot to go over the next few months. I mean, like I'd say the next at least 6 months as things are transpiring and evolving and everything like that. I can't wait to see what's coming. The wheels that are going on in my head. If you guys had any idea what I went through the past year and a half and how this has brought me back. So I can't even express how excited I am. But is there something more that you'd like to see in our monthly Glamaramas? I would like to start, as we're building, I want to make sure there's a kit here or a display here every single month. I'd like to touch base on a little bit of everything if we can. If we have to, something on booking, something on selling, something on recruiting. If we have time to do all three in one. But I would love your input. If you want to email me or call me or text me or tell me what you guys want from this.